Alright, DB fishing. 5 lure challenge, let's go. What is going on? And it is day of the challenge. Super morning. Really pleased with the weather, so at least we've got that in our favour. The only bad thing is I forgot my sunglasses, so that's 1-0 to DB then straight away at a disadvantage, if I can use that as an excuse. So yeah, you can see a couple of lures behind me, some of the ones DB's give me. I'm confident that I'm going to catch on them. I'm going to start off with those first. Then we'll move on to the more obscure ones, I think, maybe sort of towards the evening time, the likes of the frog topwater. So yeah, excited to get going. DB, I'm coming for you. Okay, so challenge day. Going to give you a look at the lures that Dan sent across. Of course, you've already seen them if you've watched the unboxing video. So I've got the horrible frog, which is probably going to be the most difficult. Yeah, not happy about that one. The Savage Gear jerk minnow, I think it was called, I'm not quite sure, but he sent over this this lip skull. But I've also rigged up a few different options in that to see how that goes. Yeah, really pretty looking lure. Don't know how it will be or how it will perform, but kingfisher crank. Then we have this lipless crank, which is called the rainbow rattler. Don't know much about these type of lures at all. Okay, got that one. And then we have this one, which I'll be starting on, which is it's just a big curly tail, big rubber curly tail, big lead weight built into it, so it's quite heavy. And yeah, let's get cracking, see what we can do. Okay, lure number 1. I'm going to start off with this big guy. It's really super heavy. Quite an old school looking thing. Big massive dirty hooks on it. But yeah, you know, I have no problem catching them. Years and years ago when I first started fishing, we were using things like that. And you don't really see them anymore, and that's the bulldog lures. And whenever they first came out, they were the dog's bananas. Everybody thought they were amazing catching on them. And they're very similar type lure to what this is, so I have no problem that'll work. Quite confident with it. So first cast. Not picking up any weed, that's good. It's been quite a while actually from I fished this, like. Going on maybe 7 or 8 years. But when you're in a competition like this, I want to get the lures that I think will catch the least out of the way first. So this big one, if I can hit any sort of fish on it reasonably soon, that's great. And then I'll switch on to the harder things towards the evening time, just when the fish are maybe starting to rise a bit more, a bit like the frog, for example, which is probably going to be the most difficult. There's also that lipless crank, the rainbow rattler it's called, I think. And it is, yeah, I don't like using those lipless cranks. They're just something I'm not very experienced with. I've just never really had much luck on them. So I probably have the least faith in it. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. For being quite early in the morning, I haven't seen any bait fish breaking the surface at all. Usually around this time you'll see them all over the place. I haven't seen one. Okay, I'm going to give the Savage Gear lure a go. Added a Cheberesco weight to it, 7 gram I think, or else 10 gram. Just because it is quite deep here, even in close to the sides it's quite deep. That lure is actually, it's almost quite buoyant, it nearly floats. So that weight then will just give me a bit more depth, to be honest, obviously. And the movement of these things on their own, fished with nothing, is it's quite good actually. I'd be very surprised if I don't catch on it. You almost fish it like a jerkbait. Very lifelike. Yeah, confident with that. Bit of an audience up on the hill, you can hear them. Yep, there we go, first fish. Oh, get in, get in, get in. And he's only a wee tiddler. Don't jump off, he's gonna jump off. Right, challenge is underway. There we go, there we go. Oh, no, we don't want that. There we go. Oh, come on, settle yourself, settle yourself. Settle, 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 settle. One of the joys of float tube fishing. Certainly don't do it if you're not comfortable on hooking fish. Nicely hooked. Certainly wasn't going to shake it. Okay, that's that done. Very thin fish. Quick measurement. Okay, one lure down. Savage gear, obviously done the business. Brilliant. And next, we're going to go for the kingfisher plug. Nice rattle in it, nice colours. Don't know what the movement's like, so we'll get an idea. As I said, I've seen these before online, on Instagram and different things, people using them, and they have caught fish. So yeah, let's go. Okay, yeah, the movement seems okay. Confident that'll lift the fish. Just not really 100% sure just what sort of depth it's going to go. Does look to have quite a long bill on it. I do enjoy using a crankbait or a plug, I have to say. It actually doesn't seem to go that deep. Okay, maybe I have to stick to the shallower parts. Still confident it'll work, just have to change the areas I'm casting into. It does say on the bottom 1.2 meters. Whatever that is in feet. Yeah, there we go. Fish number 2 on the kingfisher. Oh, he's tiny. He don't come off, don't come off, don't come off. Don't come off. Fish number 2. Oh, settle, 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 settle. Okay, he only really started the fight whenever we got him on board. These are the boys that put hooks in your finger. Okay. So we have a pike that enjoys the occasional kingfisher. Kingfisher lure. Really small pike. 2-0. Okay. 2 fish down. 3 to go. Onto the rainbow rattler. As I said, this is probably the one that I'm least that I least expect to catch on, to be honest. It's just I'm not a fan of these lipless cranks. Some people swear by them, some people think they're great, which is good for them, just not me. First cast with that. The only sort of saving grace is that it's quite dark natural colours, and the water's quite clear at the minute and bright as well, so might go in my favour, not sure, see what happens. Pressure's off though, that's 2 fish, that's good. DB, you're going to have your work cut out with those lures. I tell you, if you catch 2 fish on those lures I've sent, you're either poaching a nature reservoir that you're not allowed to fish, that's full of fish, or you're cheating, one of the 2. Only joking. Good luck, DB, I hope you do well. Obviously just not as good as what I do. Okay, out into the deep. Oh, bit of finger slippage. Doesn't sound right, but alright. Yep, there we go. On the... Come on. On the big curly tail. That's a better fish, is it? Yeah, slightly better one. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Right, settle, settle, settle. Let me get you in. Please come in. On the big single at the back. On the big single. Right, settle, settle, settle. I don't know if I can count that. I had it in my hand, and then the hook came out. I'm gonna have to ring DB and ask about that one. But so DB, just asking about the rules. If you can send me back a voice recording and let me know what you think. But basically, I'm on the float tube. I caught a fish, I had it in my hands, and the hook came out, and it got off before I could really get a good look at it. But you know, it was a leader touch, and I had it in my hands, so surely that counts. Yeah, good man.
Yes, mate, that's fine. To be honest, I don't think there is any rules. It's just whoever does best catching fish. Yeah. So I don't think I'm going to catch on any of those baits, to be fair, so you'll probably win this one.
Oh, good man, Dan. There's a pike. It moved right behind me. I get the rainbow rattler on. Quick, 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 quick. Pike just jumped out of the water behind me. I don't think it was very big. Yes! No! Oh, definitely can't count that one though. Time to break the frog out then. The wind's quite bad down that end, so I've came right up into the top end of the lake, where it's really shallow, really weedy. If you can sort of see it there, and it's probably the perfect place to try and catch one on the frog. The only issue is it's very bright. It's not ideal surface fishing conditions, but you know, needs must. We're in a challenge, and we just have to make do with what we have. seem to be swimming right. Oh no. This is what happens, Dan, when you buy cheap lures. Look, leg fell off. Dear, dear. Right, we're gonna have to try and improvise this somehow. You wouldn't get that with a Savage Gear lure. Okay. Our really difficult lure has just become even more difficult. Ah. Oh, yeah, yeah. On the frog. On the frog. Oh no. He's stuck in weed. Oh, he's only a wee one. He's only a wee one on the frog. Yes. Probably the most difficult one to get on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get in, get in, get in. Yeah. On a broken frog. Oh, he's lightly hooked. Where's my pliers? Oh, he's very, very lightly hooked. Right in the scissors. Oh, there we go. A frog with a broken leg. And a tiny, tiny pike. Oh, get in. Yes! One lure left. We did get a small one that hit it earlier. But other than that, I really don't feel confident with it at all. I don't like it. Nice rattle and everything, it just doesn't seem to produce. So one left. Hope it tangle. What? Is that a fish? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, DB. That counts. Oh, biggest pike in the lake. Where's my pliers? Oh, that's amazing. Look at that for a stunner. On potentially the winner. Oh, I'm really sorry, but I'm not. Oh, super. Away he goes. Yes! What a day. I'm not gonna lie, that was a hard session. Caught on all five, bar the one that's a wee bit dubious, which is the curly tail. Biggest fish of the whole day. Got it right in, had it in my hands, literally had it in my hands, about to take the hook out, boom, gone. So it was in my hands, it's a counted fish. The only thing is I never got to lift it up and show you the camera, blah blah blah. You did see the wee clip. DB did confirm it, he says that's okay, whatever. So look, that sort of shows the character he is, nice guy. If he catches the same amount of fish as me, I'll give him the win automatically then, there's no problem at all. If he catches all 5 fish on those lures, he deserves it. So yeah, look, really enjoyed today, super fun. The wind's got a bit too much now anyway, so we're going to call it quits. Been out from early morning, I'm sore, I'm tired. Fished a couple of different lakes, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but yeah, we've been on the move a lot. So hopefully, if I do win, it's been well deserved. As I said, great fun. Thanks for tuning in for both my video and of course DB's. If you haven't, make sure you go and check his video out on his channel as well to see how he done. I do believe his video will be going up first. So yeah, may the best man win, DB.